Shalom, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakar Akwadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you. I came in the faith, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Lord, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. The title of this lesson is This is a Godless Generation. And I titled this lesson because of what I came across earlier today. And, that shit kind of rubbed me the wrong way, indeed, And I'm going to play it in a second, but it was specific. The inspiration was really from the Lord first and foremost. And then secondly, from that video, I saw. But it was these Levites. I guess they was at a baby shower, whatever the case may have been, man. And it just goes to show you, man, our people are they gone away, man. Our people are rotten, per se. And you see that Jake is really Jake is wicked, man. When Jake go off, they really go off. It's like Jake be acting worse than the heathens out here, bro. Some of the shit Jake be out here doing, heathens don't even be doing that shit, bro. So Jake take going off to a whole nother level, man. Let me grab a scripture real quick. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 4. I like verse 3, but I want to read verse 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Yasharallah unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should you be stricken any more? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. The sole of the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. But the wounds, bruises, and putrefying sores, they have been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. In other words, we ain't been healed, man. And really, Judah all the way down to Issachar, man, 2/3 of our people, man, they be going off, man, and Jake, Jake pretty much threw out here. I want to get this in the NLT as well. Bear with me, Babu Kashah. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 4 that was. Oh, what a sinful nation they are, loaded with burden of guilt. They are evil people, corrupt children, who have rejected the Lord Yahweh. Because this is not what the Lord designed us to be. The Lord designed us to be peculiar unto him. The book of Deuteronomy lets us know that, And, pretty much where that the Lord planted a rose and weeds started growing out. The Lord had this seed, of what you could say. What's a beautiful plant? A lily. That's the Lord's favorite flower, but what do I like? I like lavender, all the purple flowers. It's like the Lord put that beautiful seed in the ground, and this is what's coming out. Weed smokers, evildoers, murderers, whoremongers. We can go on and so forth, man. And that's why Jake gonna need a new body, man. This state of mind that they're in has to be destroyed, has to be disseminated, because they've been sorely polluted, man. And they're going to be hit with a sore destruction. Verse 5, why do you continue to invite punishment? Must you rebel forever? Your head is injured, your heart is sick. You are battered from head to foot, covered with bruises and welts and infected wounds without any soothing ointments or bandages. So calm, man. Jake threw out here, but let me show the video just so y'all can get a... But the thing is, I don't even got to show the video. It's like, but, through the spirit... when the iron is hot, we strike. So if anything inspires us to do a lesson, we jump on it as the apostles deem and give out those decrees. Yeah, man. So that's pure confusion. That's just confusion, because how y'all bring in that whoever is pregnant or whatever baby's coming out don't have no goddamn chance, man. They gonna come out being a degenerate. That's why the scriptures say these women shall bring forth monsters. Let me get that scripture real quick. Bear with me. Babu Kashah. Monsters. Party effects with monsters. Oh, monsters shall bring forth. Bear with me, Babu Kashah. There it is right here. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 8. Let me make sure. Yep. And that monsters is talking about, birth defects. It's talking about different forms of, disabilities and different things, different I'm trying to use a word. Bear with me. I'm trying to use it correctly. Pretty much, because I'm not trying to call they not normal, man. The scriptures call it bring forth monstrous women, so birth defect babies, man. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I was trying to be respectful, for them retarded, or those of disabilities, but pretty much because let me show you an example of this. Let me read this first. Let me slow down. 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. That's right, man, because you ain't gonna have zookeepers in the time of Jacob's trouble or a famine of war. Who the hell is watching a goddamn zoo when you have different things going on in your life? Ain't gonna be no food for the lions and things of that sort, man. So they're gonna have to go into where they can find things. It says, and menstruous woman shall bring forth monsters. That's right. And let me show you a clear example of this, Baba Shah. Bear with me. This lady, Krishan Rock Baby. This is a good point right here, Baba Shah. Bear with me. So this is her baby. And the reason her baby looks like this is because while she was pregnant, she was being a demon. She was smoking. She was drinking. She wasn't taking care of herself. She was in drama. She's not getting no proper nutrition, more than likely. All she was just getting is attention, man. Gathering abroad, just running her mouth. That's called fetal alcohol syndrome. The face that the baby have, where it don't really have the muscles in his face to hold everything up tight and nice. How you a goddamn baby looking like you already old and about to melt? Bear with me, Babu Shah. What happened?
Where the 150 gonna be at?
We need to put 150 on it?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. I'm gonna have to. I'm on the phone real quick. Hold on, please. Goddamn. Calm, man. So these things gonna come past more and more because these are the kind of women you got out here. That's out here with that Bacchus spirit, man. Bear with me, Baba Shah. Feast of Bacchus, man. Let's go back to the Greeks, man. Where they'll get excessively drunk and they'll get all wicked, man. Let me see if I can find some better. These are more Babylonian eyes, but yeah, you can see them being wild as a shit, man. And that Bacchus demon hop on you, man. They be because there's a way you do things, man. There's a time and a place for everything. Because, like the scripture says right here, even King David danced, man. You think King David was dancing like those goddamn niggas? Absolutely not. In the account, when David heard about the blessings of the ark on the house of Obed-Edom, he decided to call the ark to come back to his house. And, they were all blessed, man. And David danced. Let me read it. 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 14. And David danced before the Lord Yahweh with all his might. And David was girded with a linen ephod. That's right, man. Ephod is those priest garments that have the stones on them. So we gonna be decked the hell out in the kingdom, man. We really a peculiar people, man. We was out here wearing.
Yeah. I'm not really bad at them. That was a thing in my lips. Yeah.
Man, within that small time frame, while they got that major demon on them and they got the excuse of being drunk, it's not many things that they wouldn't do, man. Because if you'll do this in public scenario in front of all these people and have no goddamn shame, what the hell won't you do, man? And I, I'm upset with Levi, because don't nobody. I ain't gonna get into that. Leave my personal feelings aside, but they know better, man. That's through. And that's why you don't see no older people there, because that's that young ass generation. I'm not saying the older generation even better, but them Levites through, man. They gonna get left behind, man. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7: the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So not only do fools don't accept and go on to wisdom or just ignore it, they despise it. So even if you try to reprove them, rebuke, and teach them and talk to them, they wouldn't understand, man, because they're just far gone. They can't see, they can't hear. They're blind, deaf, and stupid spiritually. And ultimately, they don't fear the Lord. That's why they don't have wisdom. That's why they don't have knowledge. That's why they look so dumb and simple to us, man. Because ultimately, they don't got it. Verse 22, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, man. Peculiar people, man, should be looking and seeking to do peculiar things, man. Great things, man. I ain't saying you got to be a nerd. I ain't saying you got to, but come on, man. Look at the date. And that's why Jake gonna get trodden down. Continuing on, verse 29, Jake's just wicked, man. For they that hated knowledge and did, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. That's right, man. These people hate knowledge, man. They ain't choose the fear of the Lord. So therefore, they're out here acting as imbeciles, because what the law does and what the Bible does is it gives you rules to live by. And when you live by those rules, you're more upright than a common individual that's out here living without the laws, because they're living beastly. They're living animalistic. They're not that far from an animal, man. That's what separates us, man, from these heathens, man. Is the fact that we have righteousness, man. And you don't even be seeing other heathens be doing this, man. You don't be seeing you don't see Moab doing that ridiculous shit. Elam, all them Arabian Muslim people, man. Ishmael, they through as well. But that go to show you, when Jake go off, they ass go to hell off. Grab Luke 18 real quick. Bear with me, Baba Shah. Damn, I went on that Bible app. I was supposed to hold Matthew 10 right there. I'm trying to read that later, Lord willing. Luke 8. No, Luke 18, verse 6. And the Lord said, hear what, in red letter, Yahweh Shai speaking, what the unjust judge saith. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cried day and night unto him? Thou he bear along with them. So the Lord coming to get his people, man. 1/3, man, of the nation of Israel. 2/3, we'll see y'all on the other side. I'll tell, Lord willing, I'm a part of that, of the 1/3 number, man. Verse 8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? When he spake this parable unto the certain which trusted in themselves, they were righteous, and despised others kind. But verse 8, the point, shall he find faith on the earth when he comes, man? This is the most faithless generation, man. That's where I got the title of the lesson to do it from, man. And I even got stats and statistics to prove it. Not that the generations before us was doing things correct, because we ain't know the names and slavery and things of that sort. But, and shit, all that shit Jake be going into is through. But, we know that for sure our grandparents, our mothers had a much better spirit than the daughters of today, the women that are in society, the sexy reds, the Sukianas. I ain't saying that's something new under the sun. You always had degenerate women, of course, but it's at an all-time high, man. So if you see what's going on this chart, let me try to rotate my screen. You have a presence of nons rises with each younger generation. Don's pretty much going into they don't believe in nothing, you know. So pretty much agnostic, atheist, that would all fall into that, or all them damn made up names. But as you can see, as the years go on, the numbers grow. We at 35%, and the other 10% is probably, and really all this shit through, from Jesus all the way to Allah, Buddha, Hindu, you can't make this shit up. That's all garbage, But the point being is, our people had a more spiritual zeal, back then. They were more inclined. We were going to church. Who was at least trying. But these jakes out here, they've given up, and it makes sense why they're giving up, because they have nothing to look forward to. This is their end all be all. When Babylon is where you decided you're gonna die, why should you be motivated to do well? Me and the brother Adawan was talking about that, man. Because we seen this dude walking with his head down. He looked defeated. He was a Jake, S-kid. But it's like, it makes sense because he don't know there's more to come, man. You don't know what's set for us. And when you know what's set for us in the future, man, you got a different sense of pride. And when I say that, I mean it in a positive sense, because the Bible rebukes pride time after time and time. I'm saying pride in the sense of having dignity. We know ourselves, so we respect ourselves, man. We won't do any kind of thing. We're not in any kind of place around any kind of people, Because, hey, we got to respect for ourselves, A lot of these people, they don't value their life, They don't value shit. And not that we love our lives. I'm just saying, like, these people, they just go with the wind. They're carried by every sound of doctrine. They just do as they will. They think free will is a legit thing. So they go out there and they do wicked. But really, ultimately, it's the Lord controlling their ass. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. That's right, man. So, we not ought to be carrying ourselves like other people, like we ain't shit. Like we not the Lord's people, man. That's embarrassing. But 2/3 gonna get left behind. It's all prophecy. Just wanted to bring that out. The degenerate levels of Jake in 2024. Shalom.